Hello friends, you're with the Lonesome Gamer and I'm playing Europa Universalis. Now, we're in the last round of the second age. Nothing too exciting happened until now during this round. Although the English founded their first colony here in Virginia, the Spanish have a first colony in Africa. Apart from that, a lot of unrest in England and France, a lot of problems to deal with. Austria is also in massive trouble. They are deep in debt, close to bankruptcy. They have an interregnum, but they have a ruler that they can bring into play in this turn. Got a -3 stability, very little cubes, so lots of troubles for Austria, but there's no unrest here at the moment, just one there. And they are far ahead in points. They have 61 points. Next is 40 Turkey, 36 England, 29 Spain, and then, I mean, it's ridiculous, 17, 18 Poland and France. That's pretty crazy. Okay, so France, the bot, has to get rid of these heretic cities here. So they're going to do a siege, and they start spending 2 cubes, and they're going to siege, I guess, Champagne first. Okay. There we go. The Spaniards. What do they want to do? Well, I think I would love to get the global trade network going, but that's not easy. Have merchants on 2 or more distant continents. Now, I got colonies here and in Africa, so it is possible if I draw the right trade cards. But it's not easy. So I think what I want to do is I will build another colony by spending, not sure though. Yeah, probably makes sense. Yeah. I'm going to build another colony by spending 4 more cubes. Going to build one here at the Cape of Good Hope. That also gives me access to the East African coast. So now this ship has a friendly port nearby, which could be helpful. So the English have absolutely no money left. They could take a loan, but I think I want to do a trade action. I think I prefer that. It's not the best situation for me. I got a pirate here. But if I draw the English Channel or the North Sea, I'm okay. North America could also be good. So I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to do a trade action here. We'll see what happens. Wow, okay, cool. The English Channel, that's glass. Slaves, that isn't working. And fur, that would be North America. So that's actually not bad. I think especially the English Channel will be helpful. So that would bring us, let's see, London. The problem is we have a pirate here, so that sucks. London, Antwerp, we don't have that. Caux, Liège. So we only have basically a trade power of 3. So we would get $5 from there. Oh no, that's not true. We have all these ships. I forgot that. Okay, we got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 plus London is 5 plus the merchant is 6. So we would actually get $8 out of that because of the pirate reduces this by 3. But that's not bad. That's definitely more than we have here in North America. So we're going to go with the glass. And that gives us, yeah, $8. Pretty awesome. That will help us to recruit some units, and then we can fight the rebels here in Wales. Austrians, they will use their spy network. They're going to spend 2 cubes and sabotage the reputation. That replace an opponent's cube for your own cube. Okay, I think that is 1 use. So, yeah. And that means we can then kick the Polish out of Bohemia. If they don't have a counter... Oh, they do. Do they want to use that? Huh. That's an interesting question. I don't think I want to use that. The reason is I want to take that card as an advisor. It's not a good advisor, but it's the only diplomacy advisor I have. So I want to keep that card. And it's not that important for me to have influence there. I mean, I understand it would be good to stop the Austrians, but yeah, for me, it doesn't really make such a big difference if I have 1 influence there or none at all. Okay, and then it's the Poles, and I believe they're gonna buy influence in Prussia. So they also have their plans to subjugate an area. So they're going to spend overall... They only need 4, do they? Oh, they only need... Yeah. Okay, so actually they only have to spend 1 here. So they don't even have to spend the $3. So Turkey, they're going to draw a bot card, I guess, from this deck. And that is a naval action. So this is something we don't see too often from the bots. So they got to spend 2 cubes on that. And let's see, I think this is basically trade if they are not at war. So let's see what they're going to do. Any hostile sea zone? No, because they're not at war. Any sea zone with the bot ships adjacent to bots ports? Yes. Place a ship... What? Okay, place a ship in such a sea zone. Without bot ship. Yeah. For example, Black Sea. And I think that is actually the only one. So we're going to place a ship there. And does the bot has a ship adjacent to any pirates? That is also the case down here. Remove all pirates from such a trade node. And that then ends the turn. Okay. Pretty good. French will simply spend 2 more cubes. And this time they will clean Paris from the heretics. And now, well, there's still unrest here, so the army stays on the map. And it's the Spaniards again. So what is their plan? I think... I'm not quite sure what I want to do. I got some cash. Maybe I should do a recruit action. Get me a couple of more ships. Not many, maybe 1 or 2. And a couple of units here. Because I want to attack Navarra to form Spain. So this sounds like an option for me. Yeah. Well, I got an army already here. That's, yeah. Let's do it anyway. I'm going to do a recruit action. And, I think I'm going to take, I guess 3 units should do. So that would be $6. And then I'm going to buy 2 more ships. So that brings me overall to, that's $14. It's expensive, but I want that. So that means we got an army now here in Aragon. And we have 2 ships. I'm going to bring 1 into play here in the Caribbean Sea. And another one here in the southeastern Atlantic. I got ports, friendly ports adjacent, so should be possible to hire there. I think there is no restriction if you do, even if you do it in distant sea zones. Okay, so that was expensive, but yeah, as I said, hoping to go for the global trade network, and I need a couple of ships to be able to do that. So the English, they will also do a recruit action. Their goal is to get rid of these guys here. So I assume that probably 2 units should do it. Therefore, I'm just going to pay $4 and I'm going to hire 2 units in here, and we're going to fight the rebels immediately. Okay, that was a success. They fight back, and that was also a success. So 1 guy is left. Okay, there's always these cleaning up all this mess. That takes a lot of resources. Okay. The Austrians, they can play this very straightforward. They have an alliance with Bohemia. This is 2, 5 tax value. So we play a subjugate card for $1, for a cube actually. And yeah, that allows us I wonder if I can do this during an interregnum. I mean, you know, I think I can. Yeah, I only cannot declare war. I want to wait a little until I assign my new leader, because maybe I can avoid some death markers, death symbols that way. Okay, so we did the subjugate action. That means we got to remove 5 cubes here. But we can vassalize Bohemia. And considering that we are on the brink of collapse with our empire, we are actually still doing really good. So there we go. Impressive empire for the Austrians. And they fulfilled their mission, King Albert's legacy. Own or vassalize 5 or more among Silesia, Zagreb, Rijeka, or any provinces in Bohemia or Royal Hungary. Yeah, so because we managed to keep Royal Hungary, that's why it was so important to do that. Well, actually, Bohemia would have been good enough, but now we have all that. So, yeah, we're successful there. That gives us a claim or 2 cubes adjacent to one of those empires. Where do I want to go? Maybe I want to go to Bavaria. The reason is the 30 Years' War could be really helpful. It could be helpful to get here. In addition to that, if we do just a small fight against a single realm like Augsburg, then I wonder if we could force these guys to get to become Catholic or counter-reform, and in this way fulfill the cleanse heresy mission. But I'm not sure if that's possible, or if you have to do a complete area. I gotta check that. But I think it is definitely reasonable to try to get a claim in Bavaria. I'm gonna do that. Okay, so yeah, that's that. Of course, gives me 4 points. So we just march on and on. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I guess that was a good one. Let me see, what is this here? Restore religious unity. State religion is counter-reformed. There are 4 or more Catholic elector areas. Let me see. Maybe that is already the case. That would be crazy. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the case. We got 4. Wow. Maximum 3 in elector areas are owned by non-Catholic opponents. Well, that's not the case. That is not the case. I can play this thing immediately, I think. This is crazy. This guy is making another 5. I think this is actually fulfilled. That means the Austrians score another 5 points. Oh my God. Increase the imperial authority by 1 or change in Holy Roman Empire's religion to counter-reformation. That's a good question. So there is the religious unity. I don't know. But the imperial authority getting up is also kind of cool. You know, I think I want that. Let's do this. Austria is just going completely crazy. Impressive. It really is amazing how good they are doing. Okay. The Poles are also making a strong move here. They will annex Prussia. They're gonna spend a cube here. This is their vassal, so they simply remove 4 cubes. And now Prussia becomes Polish. Back to the Turks, and they draw a card. And that's unrest. So let's see how many he does. First of all, you got to spend 2 cubes. And I think he does 2 or something. I'm not quite sure about that though. There we are. Yeah, 2 provinces. Prefer capital than large. Yeah, okay, we don't have any, so I think we just do it in alphabetical order. So I'm gonna go with, well, we don't, it's only these 2 left. Is that possible? Wow. Yeah, we had these 2 rebellions, therefore, and they went back to the Mamelukes. So therefore there is not too much unrest left, but now, yeah, pretty good. And I guess that's then the end of the turn for the Turks. So the French bot simply moved the area from Seine to Burgundy to get rid of the to siege Lyon and get rid of the heretics there. Spain, so they now, I think I want to do a trade action. The reason why is I want to try to get the global trade network before the end of the turn, because then this will go away. I don't know if I can, but I have to try it. So it's not going to be easy. So we're going to draw 3 cards, and we want either North America or Africa. So that would be the Ivory Coast. So, I mean, that's Sevilla. That at least gives us probably a lot of cash. Grain, that's not good enough. No. Yeah, that wasn't great. So we can go for livestock or fish, both in Sevilla. I mean, what we could do is we could say we just take the $2. Because if we go for Sevilla, that would mean that this guy would be activated, and then there is 0 chance that we can get both, that we can get 2 merchants on these distant continents. But that would mean I would only get $2. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's... Otherwise, I would get basically probably $7. You know, I got... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm at the highest here in livestock or fish. Could get $7. Tough choice. You know, I think I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna take the money. I'm gonna take the risk. Take the $2 and gonna spend 2 more of these cubes. We'll see. We'll see how the next works. If we're very lucky, I mean, 5 points, that's a lot, right? 5 points is really, that's pretty awesome. So I would love to get that. Okay, then it's the British again, and well, I don't know, it feels a bit lame for them. I think they're simply going to spend a cube to get rid of this here, and well, at least this flips now. But you know, it's so hard for them. You know, actually no, I'm not going to do that. I thought about that already last time, but this time I'm going to be a little more clever. I'm going to get my cube back. Instead, I'm going to play this card, the Religious Turmoil. The reason is, this is a card that again forces me to roll for rebellion. And this is something I really want to avoid. I got like, I don't know, 6, 7 rebellions. So I definitely don't want this card. And in this way, I only have to roll a single die, and all the others have to roll the full amount of dice. So, Religious Turmoil affects all Catholic players that have 2 or more Protestant areas, and all Protestant players that have 2 or more Catholic areas. Now I think, that affects Austria because they are sitting here in Franche-Comté and here Austria. This is both Protestant. And France, Seine and Burgundy. Yeah, now the Catholics, the Austrians really would have wished not to have that single province, because that, yeah, in Burgundy makes it a second Protestant area. So that means each affected player gains 2 unrest and must add 4 rebels in one of their affected areas. Okay. And 1 unrest and 2 rebels in another affected area. Okay. Affected players may pay 4 cubes to research the tolerance idea. Okay, let's see what the bot does, if he does anything at all. I mean, he doesn't have the cubes to do that, so I think this is not going to happen anyway. The Austrians already have that idea. The affected bot has to add 3 unrest and 4 rebels in the capital area. So that means all the job done here is already in vain, and they got to spend, they get 4 rebels that are placed here. Yeah, so that's tough. And remember, we got to roll again, right? So that it could be even worse. And yeah, these guys, okay, I mean, they still got their army. I think they're gonna place, oh boy, that's terrible. I think we're gonna place 2 unrest here. And that's very weird. Oh no, it's overall 2 unrest. So we could also place an unrest here, but I'm not sure if this is something I want to do. I think I want to keep it together. And oh, and 1 unrest and 2 in another affected area. Holy crap. Ugh. I don't know. It seems like I have to do it here. It's going to be interesting what happens if we place 2 rebels there. Does that trigger a battle with the French bot? Does that trigger an immediate battle with the French army? In this case, obviously I would place 4 rebels there. Wow, that's a tricky question. I'm not sure how it works. I think, though, that the rules say when there is a rebellion, they say if you have military units in the area, a battle is triggered. It doesn't say if there are military units in general in the area. So I assume that we will see no battle there, but we will simply see military rebels showing up there. And I'm going to place 4 here in Burgundy, just to make life hard for the French too. And maybe the French army will kill these guys for me. I think this is actually pretty likely. And I'm going to place 2 in Austria. Okay, there we go. 2 unrest, must add 4 in one of their affected areas and 1 unrest and 2 in another affected area. Oh, actually, oh fuck. I think we cannot choose. I think, yeah. So that means we have to add 2 unrest here, because we can't do it here. And basically every city that goes to unrest spits out 2 rebel units. That's the way I read it now. Affected players, okay, we can't do this. And now we go to the rebel roles. So we start with the English because they were the ones who triggered the card and they only have to roll a single die. That is a rebellion. Okay. So I guess we're gonna start that here again. That means we gotta fight immediately, so the rebels show up and attack and they do a hit and I will fight back and I also do a hit. So the unit is killed, but at least the rebellion is suppressed here. Okay, now we go to the Austrians and let's see. So we got a roll here for Franche-Comté. That is a unit that we lose. So we're going to do it like this. And by the way, I realized you cannot re-roll if you have the tolerance except during this end of turn phase. So if it is triggered for this kind of stuff, the tolerance doesn't help you at all. And then we got to roll twice for Austria. Okay, that's not too bad. One of these goes away, but we lose a cube. And we're very limited in cubes, so I guess I'm gonna take that. Maybe I can use this cube to fight the rebels here. And then we got another one down there in Beograd. And that does nothing. Okay, that's something. Then next it's the Poles. They got here unrest and we got a rebellion there. Okay, that sucks, which means because we basically simply lose this and this kind of becomes some kind of free Lithuanian republic or something. So we simply lose this vassal, which isn't great. Liberated. And down here, Circassia. Okay, nothing there. Okay, so I guess that was fine. The Turks are safe and France is massively in turmoil. I mean, technically we have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dice. We can only roll 5. Oh, wow, that was good. That was incredible. So 2 of these go actually back to normal. I wonder if I should take these 2. Well, yeah, maybe my army is placed there. So maybe it's actually better to take these 2. And then we got to pay a cube. I only got 1 cube though. And we got to roll 2 more dice. Wow. Oh boy. They did amazingly good. So we got another one going back. Okay, so the French were really lucky here. That helped them a great deal. So then we got faith spreading, and the English can control that. So they first make Scotland Protestant, and this comes from Ireland. This is kind of a that's its own little cluster. And then I think they're gonna make Flanders Protestant, because they are considering maybe moving in there one day. So let's do that. Okay, so there we are. And now they got to place these counter-reform tokens. And you know, I'm actually thinking about just moving down here where everything is basically super Catholic anyway. So we can simply place maybe a token here in Naples. And I gotta place another one somewhere, I guess. So let's see. That's not quite easy. Oh, actually, this is all connected, so it's just a single cluster. So I'm not even sure if this will... No, it's not. It's not, because this Protestant area, this is a cluster here, Bohemia. So we gotta, we gotta spread from Bohemia. That's a tough one. I don't really... I'm gonna help someone here, I guess. I think I'm gonna go into Wielkopolska. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's that. Plus characters take an illness. Elizabeth I, Peter, the diplomat, Edwin, another diplomat, I think that's it. Yeah. So we got another card, and that is a Scandinavian power. A North Sea Empire. Add pink on all pink markers on all Danish and Norwegian core provinces, as well as Schleswig and Holstein. Okay. Or the rise of Sweden. Add blue markers on all Swedish core provinces plus 2 provinces adjacent to the Baltic Sea. Then add Protestant tokens and unrest to all cities or vassals in the affected areas. The bad news is we get another unrest roll, more faith. So this is tough and bad news for England. Okay. Now there's not much more that the Austrians can do. Are they eager to get one of these cards? I don't know. What about the Scandinavian power? The thing is that it gives you this kind of control over the faith markers. Now, one of their goals is the religious unity, because we got that here. The highest number of main map areas breaks ties. I got one. Yeah, I don't have that many. I don't assume that vassalize, or maybe they do. All main areas of your realm. I think vassals are not my realm. So I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, the Orthodox. That's a problem. I don't have that. So I don't know. I probably won't be able to achieve that anyway. So maybe I'm not really interested in grabbing this one. But the other ones, they don't terribly help me. Maybe I can mess around with the poles here. I think I'm actually going to take this event here. That sucks for Poland. I mean, I could wait, but maybe it's not a bad idea to do Poland some harm. They would lose 2 stability, add 3 unrest to Polish cities. You gain 1 military. That's not bad. It wouldn't allow me to move in here, sadly. So I couldn't fight. Well, actually, I could fight the rebels if I would hire units. I wonder. I could also maybe siege this area. I get $2. So this might be actually an interesting choice. I think I'm going to do that. Hopefully not too much shitty new events show up. But I'm going to take this. Pacta Conventa. Invalidate the agreement. Poland gains 2 cubes of their choice, but loses 2 stability, add 3 unrest to Polish cities. You gain 1 cube. Okay, that sucks massively for Poland. Maybe they should have taken that and go for this instead, but I kind of forgot about that. Okay, anyway, so this is such as life. Poland loses. They got a lot of cubes though here, so it's maybe not that bad. Poland actually sees an opportunity in that because they might be able to get this card back, the subjugate card. But to do that, they're probably going to take 2 of these cubes. And yeah, why not? And then we're going to add 3 unrest. Okay, so let's see. I'm not sure. I'm going to do it here, 1 here, kind of spread it out a little bit. And maybe even 1 here, if we're lucky. This will simply, no, this is actually no, that's a Polish vassal. Yeah, maybe they will just simply become independent if they should rebel or something. So, okay, why not? And then that's it. The Poles can take that leader. It is definitely, yeah, it's a little better than the one that we had until now, so we're going to take this guy. Okay, now it's Poland. Oh, actually, I forgot. We get money and a new card. The League of Schmalkalden. Okay. Oh, that would be an Austrian. That's an Austrian event. So it's time for the Poles to take revenge here. The Emperor gains 2. That suppressed Protestantism. The Emperor gains 2 victory points and 1 military, and is declared war upon by 3 Protestant NPRs within the Holy Roman Empire picked by you. The Emperor loses all cubes in their areas. You gain 1 military. Wow. Or not the Emperor's business. The Emperor loses 2 and 1, 2 victory points and 1 stability or authority. You gain 2 diplomacy. Okay. So that's an interesting one. So I think what the Poles first want to do is, well, the Austrians actually did their action. What the Poles want to do is they want to grab the subjugate card. They don't have one anymore, but they want one. So they're going to do a change focus action. And let me see. My idea is to subjugate Crimea. I need Well, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that. Maybe I can get this higher. I don't know. I think I'm going to do it like this. And then I'm going to pay a cube and $2. But I gotta discard. I nearly forgot about that. I gotta discard 2 cards to be even able to do that. I think this is a great card. This is a great advisor. It kind of sucks. This is painful. This is a great advisor, but the Logistics Master is a great card. Anyway, I think I'm going to discard the Logistics Master. And damn, that sucks. And the counter espionage, I guess. That's really painful. But okay, I think I'm going to do it anyway. And this then, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe not the counter. I want that advisor too. So maybe I'm. But the exceptional year is also nice. Oh man. I'm going to keep the exceptional year. I'm going to get rid of this card and the counter espionage. And yeah. And then I can draw the subjugate card, which is a super powerful card. And as I said, I want to try to get Crimea. I want to vassalize Crimea. Now it's the Turks again. They're going to draw another bot card. That's another unrest. But they don't have any unrest anymore. So they're going to do a focus action. Means they're going to place the cube here, and then they're going to discard a military card, and they're simply going to remove this card, and that's it. Okay, at that point I'm going to load it up, and well, I mean, this is going to be... Some countries are really struggling now. The English still have a ton of unrest. It's going to be hard for them to get that cleared somehow. France, I mean, they were super lucky with their roles, but they are still in a lot of trouble with all the rebellions and 3 unrest. Austria, well, it seems they can't fix it if they move in here, but they're probably gonna lose French Comté at some point. But well, yeah, maybe it's not too bad for them, but overall, difficult situation with the areas affected by these religious struggles. And you can clearly see that Poland or Spain is much more stable, and of course also Turkey. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna load this up here, and hope to see you on the next video. Bye.